I am really glad I integrated these shoulder shrugs into my shoulder day. I love these things. Hey gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 Plus Fitness Journey. Today is Thursday, July 22nd, 2021. Up and at 'em early. It's 5:20 in the morning and I'm on the way to the gym for what I hope to be an epic shoulder day. So, why don't you come along with me? I'll show you what I'm going to do. Then we'll catch back up, as always, in a few minutes to wrap it all up. Let's go do it. Alrighty, let's get this shoulder day going. And I started today with overhead presses. Now, overhead presses are part of my strength program, which I've talked about many times. Include overhead presses, squats, deadlifts, barbell rows, and now bench presses in my strength program. So did some warm-up sets here to get to my working set weight of 125 pounds today. Now my last session I did successfully did three sets of 125. But this morning, those warm-ups didn't feel all that great, so I figured I'd stick with 125. So, and even after that first set there, I wasn't positive I was going to get 3 sets of 5 reps at 125. Now, the second set felt a little bit better. I'm pretty sure I didn't wait long enough, as is my normal mode of operation. I'm impatient. But I felt pretty good there on that second set. Now between the second and third set, I did indeed put at least 3 minutes of rest in. Consciously thought about it. Now, I can tell you right now, this movement puts the whole body in motion. The whole body is activated. I almost got a leg cramp in both quads right there on this last rep there. That was a lot of work. It wasn't exactly what I'd hoped for, but I was happy with it all in all. And I like to do some overload work at the end just to get used to feeling some heavier weight. And so I went to 135, hoping to do 3 reps, but I only got 2. It's okay. Now I followed that up, my overhead presses, with 3 sets of shoulder shrugs. Now my goal was here to do 3 sets of 12 reps at 255. And luckily, I remembered to bring my straps with me today so I could hold on to the weight long enough to get 12 reps. And 255 felt really good, so I moved it up to 275 for the next 2 sets. And this is the third set. I actually think I did 13 on this one. But I think this is my 4th or 5th session of shoulder shrugs. And in the entirety of my working out career since I was young, I never really did any kind of trap work at all. I never did any shrugs. I've done some dumbbell shrugs recently, but never any barbell stuff. So I'm feeling pretty stoked about this. That was a nice 3 sets. Now I'm going to move on out and do my dumbbell work, and I always like to do these, I call them shoulder flies. These I like to do as heavy as I can and still get 12 reps out of it. This, I like to think, hits my outer delts and my rear delts, and I'm certain it gets a little trap work in there too, and possibly some back as well. These or just feel good to me, so I always like to do these in my shoulder day. Now here is something I recently started doing too, is some partial lateral raises with a heavier weight. And this is a burner. It really is. And I feel like I get a lot of side delt work out of this. So I did 3 sets of these at 12 reps. Oh, maybe 15 here. But that felt great. Now I followed that up with 3 sets of 15 reps of a full lateral raise. Now after the previous partials, this is quite the burner here. I've been doing these a while now, and I'm pretty confident I've gotten some good growth in my shoulders, at least, what can be expected at 61 years old, doing these lateral raises. Looks a little crooked there. My right arm is going up higher than my left. But again, here you can see it looks like it incorporates some lats too as well. This really works well for me, and believe me, 3 sets of those, they burnt pretty good. So now I moved on to some rear delt work, 3 sets of 15 reps. And here you see my hands, my palms are pointing backwards. I think I did 7 or 8 like this, and then I'll rotate the palms 90 degrees so they face each other and squeeze out a total of 15 reps for 3 sets. Again, this is primarily for rear delt work, but it's hard to isolate completely. So I'm sure there's some back work and lat work and trap work as well. Then I finished up today. I just did 1 set of 10 reps to finish up, just to feel like I got a nice finishing set in. And all in all, that was an excellent shoulder day. It was a lot of work, and I felt like I got some blood flowing in there. The overhead presses were successful. Not what I hoped for, but it's still good. Nice shoulder day, all in all.
Well, that was a pretty darn good shoulder day for me. I tell you what, when it started, I wasn't really feeling it. The overhead presses started out slow, got a little bit better. Fabulous shoulder day. Overhead presses weren't exactly what I wanted, but it didn't go backwards, so that's good. One thing I did like today was the shrugs. That's about the 4th, maybe 5th session I've done shrugs, barbell shrugs. And today I remembered my straps, so that made it a lot easier, so I could use some heavier weight. Really digging those. I never really did any trap work, ever. I mean, even in my younger days when I was powerlifting and all that, I never did any trap work. Didn't really matter at that point. But I think it's a good move, and it's nice and hard, a lot of work in it. So anyway, there it is, my shoulder day. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear about your shoulder day as well. Do you do shrugs at all? I'd like to hear about your shrug stories. And do you find them effective? I mean, some people, I'm not a big trap builder. I mean, you see a lot of people that just look at their traps and they grow. I'm not one of those people. But anyway, rambling. I just want to say thank you for taking the time to stop in. I surely appreciate it. If you do me the kindness of hitting that like button, that'd be awesome. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button. We're moving closer and closer to that 1,000 subscriber level. And for all of you that have subscribed, thank you so very, very much. And with that, I will wrap this up for today and say, until next time, go get 'em. Mark out.